Hey, while you in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
All right, so let me show you how our forefathers moved. Because see, once we here, we got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. There's no time to wait. Have you ever heard that you was an Israelite before in your life? You never heard this word before. So the Lord, I heard them say you was you're an aged man. You was like 60-something years old. I heard somebody quote it.
I'm Spanish, but I don't speak words.
So at your ripe age, the Lord is showing you who you are. You see what I'm saying? So he's showing you this at this time for a reason. So listen to this. You got that? Listen up. This is how our forefather David moved. David was a mighty man. God said he's a man of my own heart. Listen to what he said.
Psalms 119, verse 59. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies.
So he thought on his ways and turned his feet unto the testimony of the Lord. All right, that's what we all got to do in this society. When we look around and we look in our community and see our community destroyed, we got to all think on our ways. What can I do to make a change? All right?
I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies.
He said he's going to turn his feet to this. The scriptures. Read.
I made haste and delayed not.
He said, I made haste, I delayed not. I didn't waste a minute. Read.
Not to keep thy commandments.
Read it again.
I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
So you don't waste no time.
Right.
Get started today. The Lord is putting this on he put it on your spirit to stand here and hear this word. Right. So don't waste no more time. Call that number on that flyer and get in tune with us. All right? One more thing. Give me Job 32.
Bring it up.
Because a lot of our older men, they've lost their way. I've been in neighborhoods. I see older men standing in front of liquor stores, nodding off and doing all kinds of things. So let me show you something. Listen up.
I said days should speak and multitude of years should teach wisdom.
Read it again.
I said days should speak and multitude of years should teach wisdom.
In the book of Job, it says that days should speak and a multitude of years should speak wisdom. So in your multitude of years, you should have wisdom for what? Not for yourself, so you know how to move, but so you can teach the younger men. Because that's what we're missing in our community. We're missing the men standing up and teaching the younger men. All right, read that again.
I said days should speak and multitude of years should teach wisdom.
So the way that multitude of years is going to teach wisdom is if you're getting that wisdom from here. Right. You got to be getting that wisdom from the Most High God.
Right.
That's what we need to be standing up and standing behind in our communities, because that's what we're missing. We're missing the application of God's laws. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, the basics. Thou shalt not covet. We got to, as men, we got to stand up back on those principles that's in this Bible. Read.
I said days should speak in multitude of years to teach wisdom.
Did you hear that, brother? What's your name? Up under the umbrella. What's your name? Peter? Saint Peter? JP. Okay. So they should speak. So after a multitude of years of walking on this earth, you should have wisdom to pass down to the younger generation. All right? That's what it's all about. It's about coming and keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. You believe in God? Okay. All right. So give me Acts 21 and 20. So get in tune with us as soon as possible. All right, come back and start learning these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's not too late. It's not too late. Your life is not over. Delay not, make haste, just like your forefather David did. So, how you doing, brother?
I'm sorry.
So you say you believe in God. Give me, listen to this.
The book of Acts, chapter 21, verse 20. And when they heard of it, they glorified the Lord and said unto him, Thou seest, brother, how many thousands of Jews there are which believe, and they are all zealous of the law.
They are all zealous of what?
Of the law.
So these men, these Jews, Jews, when you hear the term Jews, what do you think of? Huh? You think of people? What do you think of when you hear the term Jews? You think of white people. Because the white people on the earth today say that they are Jews. Give me that, hold that, Revelation 2 and verse 9. We're going to come back to this. It said these Jews were zealous of the law. They believed and they were zealous of God's laws. So you said you think of white people when you hear the term Jews. That's because they established themselves as the Jews in 1948. In 1948, they created a Jewish state, and they went over into the land of Israel and made that their land. But let's see what Christ says about those so-called Jews.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
So he's talking to us. He said he knows our works, because our works, we've been through chattel slavery. You listening to me, brother? We went through chattel slavery. We put in many works, created many inventions that this earth benefits from today. Right. But we did not get the credit for it. Christ said he knows our works, though. And even though we're poor, we're actually rich, because all the promises that's in this Bible pertain to us. Right. Read on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Say what?
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Come on, brother, you don't want to miss this. There's something heavy coming out. Right. Read that again.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So the people who say they are Jews, that's why when I ask y'all what comes to your mind when I say when you hear the term Jews, white people. They are the people that say they are Jews and are not.
Black people never got credit for a lot of things that we invented. Like
yeah.
Black man, and then they had to come out and give up credit, but we never get credit for a lot of things back in the day.
Right, those are those works. Right, but I don't want you to miss the point. The people who saying they are the Jews, God's chosen people, Christ said those are not the Jews. Right. But who are they then?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
Wait a minute. So the people who said they are the Jews, they're Jewish, and the people who in 1948 they have created a Jewish state and placed themselves in that land over there, which was secured by the English government. When you read about the Balfour Declaration, the English government went over there and secured that land for them, and then they went in there without no transition of power and start claiming that land as theirs. They say they are Jews, but Christ says they are not. They are the synagogue of Satan. Who is Satan? Who is Satan? The devil. That ain't us. The Bible says that. So what do the real Jews look like? Give me Jeremiah 14. If those are the so-called, they're Jewish. If Christ is saying those are not the real Jews, let's see what the real Jews look like. All right, and that's what we out here to teach. We out here to teach the real Jews that they are the real Jews. Okay, so but you don't hear this last point before you go off, because you don't want to miss this. You want to keep this in your mind, all right? Because we are the real Jews of the Bible. You see that sign right there? Listen to this.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languid.
So the tribe of Judah, which is today's American blacks, they're in a state of mourning because there was a famine in the land at that time. Read.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
So the tribe of Judah, those are black people. They are black.
They are black unto the ground.
Just like the dust of the ground when you read about Adam. Genesis 2 and verse 7. God created man from the dust of the ground. So they are black unto the ground. The real Jews are black. You are the real Jews. We got to come back to keeping God's laws. It's quite simple.
To scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.